A waterworks project in the Coquitlam watershed has been underway for some time as crews work to install new drinking water disinfection technology.
We've come out of the ground quite a bit since the last feature you had here. We've got the building almost is framed up, and we're putting the siding around the building. The UV reactors are all installed.
The UV reactors Andrew refers to are the namesake of this project. Long, thin light tubes that will shine ultraviolet light into the drinking water and render any pathogens sterile.
There's 8 reactors, and they're all in place right now. They're vertical orientation.
With only their plastic-wrapped ends visible, they were installed over the winter into this series of large snaked pipes.
They've all been pressure tested, but the electrical stuff hasn't happened yet, so that'll happen in the next few months.
While the reactors are the stars of the show, the piping has caused the bulk of the work.
And then we'll shim this to what we need to do and deal with it.
And from earlier footage, you can probably see that there is a lot of large pipe down there that's all been backfilled. Now, the only thing you could see is the stuff in the valve chambers.
This worker heading down into the valve chamber is helping with the finishing work in the massive 10-meter deep vault where valves in the pipes are accessible.
It's a rather complicated structure. It's probably one of the biggest valve chambers we've got in our whole system.
It's also where the water is diverted from the 2 original water mains into the UV facility and then back into the mains.
The other task is really they finish the lining.
In late spring, crews were connecting the new piping to the existing mains. It's known as a tie-in, and planning is required to ensure that water flows to residents while the procedure is underway.
There's cross feeds from the other reservoirs, so we can feed from Seymour and Cap to Coquitlam. We are at reduced capacity, but this time of year we also have reduced demand.
And then they show percentages.
With the key piping and UV reactor installations complete, focus through mid-2013 is on finishing work like roofing, framing the administration areas, and electrical.
It's quite exciting to see it go from a hole in the ground to a building. We got good weather. The people, they tend to be happier when they're out here. They're looking for the home run.
Substantial completion is slated for the end of 2013, with testing taking place early in 2014.